I'm out here on the San Rosa Creek. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, a brisk 40 degrees out. And I'm gonna try to get out as much trash along these banks as possible. Got several grain sacks, my waders, and some brand new rubber gloves. And an empty trailer to fill up. Suited up in my new gloves, my waders, also known as rubber armor. These new gloves make me feel like it's back to school day. It's back to trashing day. Time to get trashing. This is gonna be one of those scrambling around on the banks cleanups. The footing along these rocks is never great. I'm gonna find a lot of this kind of trash today. Just shredded plastics. Caught up on the vines, twisted, and spun into oblivion. Every cleanup has its beginning point. Sometimes it's really hard to put your finger on where to start. There's trash strewn all over the place. I'm starting right here. Blackberry vines, hard to work through. Look how shredded this plastic is. There's just so much plastic this shredded all over the place. This stuff broke up. So much of it just in the environment will never be picked up again. Doritos. These are the high hanging plastics. They're high up in that little tree. What the heck? It's kind of a little plastic rope thing. There is a lot of shredded plastics wound up in these vines. I don't know how deep this is. Ooh, it's almost a tipper. Pretty close. Ooh, a little deeper even, step in there. Oh. I've got to get this piece of plastic. Got it. Oh, man, it's deep right here. Piece of a lawn chair. Okay, now I just gotta get out. All these vines are going against me. It's a scramble. It's really hard to show the scale of this kind of cleanup on video. Just walking along these vines is tough. Then you got the cobbles rolling underneath your feet. The scramble is intense. Pants. Okay, making progress. Probably the easiest piece of plastic I removed yet. Ow! Raked across the nards. Shreds. Shreds and shreds of plastics. These plastic bags, they only last in the sun for a couple months before they start breaking down. Sometimes when the plastic's just wrapped around these vines like this, just easier to cut it out. Take the vine with it. Otherwise you're sitting there untangling this for a while. Very time consuming to remove these types of plastics from the environment. Here's an area, plastics as usual, but these clothing items kind of grouped together. That thing looks like it's gonna be heavy. And this is the usual stuff caught up in the bushes. More clothing down there. My friend and my mentor, Chris Brocate, used to talk about like-minded trash. This is a good example of that. All these textiles all gathered in the same area. Who knows where they washed in from? Could be miles separated from each other, but they all kind of gathered in the same area. And that's interesting to me. Morning.
Morning. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Getting a handful from there. Oh, this thing's gonna be a nightmare. It is packed full of sand. It could be one of those things that I'm thinking is hard and it comes out easier than it should, but to me it looks packed. Well, it's moving pretty easy, as usual. It's easier than I thought it would be. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's gonna be impossible. Go to move it, it's like, oh, it's actually easy. It's heavy, but dump the sand out. This thing might clean up pretty nice and be a good sweater for somebody. For Christmas. The glove. Not my glove, this glove. Just lots and lots of plastics. That's today's themes, all these plastics wound around all these vines. Dang. Ouch. I found a good example one to cut. It's got leaves and stuff, but this thing's wound around this vine pretty good. A lot easier to take it all off in one piece. I'm out here trash hunting today. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ruffles. I thought they were gonna be Doritos. Thought this was gonna be my second Doritos of the day. It's Ruffles. I don't know. It's kind of fun to try to guess what kind of trash you're gonna pick up before you reveal it. And also, sometimes you find something kind of interesting. Just looking down here is like a copper cup. And plastics. Gotta do a little crawling. Ow. It's like a berry. Big old plastic cup. Even has roots growing in it. Been there a little while. Plastic. Somebody's swimsuit. Whoa, there's just no footing in some of these spots. Spun around the vines. Oh, scraped on the face. That little blackberry vine got me on the face. Ouch. It's a plastic sack just filled with sand. So much of that coming out of here today. Oh, thank goodness I found an easy piece of trash to pick up. Pepsi bottle with a cap. Didn't even have to untangle it or anything. This is what has to come out of here. Oh shoot, styrofoam fell into pieces. Gotta remove it gently. Top of a cooler. Just found a Tykert hat. Everything's got sand in it. More stuff from this spot. There's a bad smell of gas or diesel, and I can't tell if it's coming from the water. That'd be terrible if it is. Can of something, mystery food. I don't know what this is, but it's wrapped up in all this. Damn, we're gonna get it. Whoa. It's kind of plastic crap. More plastics removed from these waters. This sack is easily 35 pounds. It's my last sack of the day. Gotta scramble up this embankment to my bike up there on the trail. Holy crap, I just looked at what time it is. It's like 11:30. I have a noon appointment with somebody. I gotta go. 4 full sacks for today's hard work. Unfortunately, there is just a ton of trash in this creek. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching my channel. Have a nice day.